Stay tuned for one of the answers to one of the most common questions that I get on this channel. It relates to generic liraglutide. So this information is current as of today, June 7th, 2024, my 39th B-Day. So this is the last credible update that I saw from Fierce Pharma. This is from back in March of this year, and it predicted that June of 2024 is when we would see generic liraglutide. Liraglutide, for those of you who don't know, is the generic version of Victoza and Saxenda, the diabetes and obesity medications from Novo Nordisk. It was a once daily shot, very similar chemical structure to semaglutide, but in a daily shot because the half-life is shorter in liraglutide than it is in semaglutide. The three companies vying to make it and who did receive authorization to make the generics were Teva, Viatris, and Sandoz. Now the FDA has to approve all of these companies' versions of liraglutide for safety and efficacy, and so far, to date, none of them have achieved that approval. Why the FDA might be holding back on this, I don't really know. But what I do know is that once the FDA does approve these companies' versions of liraglutide, they should be able to come to market fairly quickly. However, if they're going to be presented in pens, which presumably they would, this is a once daily shot, I think they may ultimately end up facing the same sort of issues that we're already facing with GLP-1s, and that's shortages. On the matter of pricing, because I'm sure that will be the next question that many people have, don't expect the generic version of liraglutide to be much cheaper than the brand name price that you're used to. In other words, it usually takes 6 months to a year for the prices of the generic to come back down to earth to actually make a meaningful difference in the price of the medication. And even though Victoza is a older GLP-1 medication, not nearly as effective as the newer treatments on the market, you can see they're still charging a pretty penny for it.